It has returned. Pokemon Science and Magic-Goo! New Order, Part 1.
Announcement to make. Your former leader, General Recycle, is no longer in command.
Oh, crap.
I am your new leader, and I will bring our organization to a new age.
How did this happen?
It is clear by your actions that your motivations were lying. But now that I am here,
It'd be fucked up even worse.
Guide this organization to a new era. An era where nature and technology can coexist. I have decided our new motivations shall be, rather than forcing our ideals onto other people, we will convince them through the best way I can.
By forcing them to.
An organization cannot change.
We will
the
show
world.
them our peaceful ways. By
With enough
force.
people invested and involved, we can do things that our race would deem impossible.
Our race?
What nonsense! Our ancestors believed that change wasn't a bad thing, but if change was not maintained, it would go too far. That is exactly what technology has done. That is why we must destroy technology before it consumes our world. That is not our way anymore. General Recycle, I have already taken your place in command. Pray that I do not take anything else.
It's really great. You should be grateful he still has any power.
Are as flawless as you say
Then again, I guess the leader was like,
Surely
you could still be
your
useful,
plans
you know.
must be good enough to back up that claim.
We probably had a battle. It was you put up a fight.
These are the new things.
I still probably curb stomped you, but he probably got one attack in or something, you know? One of those things. I have seen things. The opening credits. Pokemon S&M 12 to 13.
Hey Loki, I got you a sandwich if you want. Do you want it? No thanks. So, what's the matter now? This is, I don't know, the third, maybe second time that Team Eco have escaped us. It's like, just when we think we've got them on the ropes, they manage to get away somehow.
Use Splash.
Yeah, I kind of hate that too. I mean, I was in the middle of a battle with one of them, and then it just cut it short. But I'm sure the authorities, like the police, are doing something about it. The police!
We literally had a scene of them
Lose,
doing nothing.
That is just straight up comedy. I mean, the police just... They're just as bad. I mean,
Everyone knows the police
they
don't do
haven't
anything in
done
anime,
a single thing to prevent Team Eco.
except getting the protagonist's
You
way.
remember back in the forest?
Unless
Jack
you
Swamp,
are, unless the main
well,
character
the
is
only
a
one
police
who
officer.
Came to help us was the gym leader. Well, yeah, but I mean, aren't police supposed to stop crime?
Supposed
Just
to,
as worthless as an unknown.
but they have hidden power.
I'm trying to be positive. Well, huh? Beautiful out here. Brief.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, hey kid. Hey, aren't you one of those guys that was with that Joseph Turner person?
We don't talk
Hey,
about
Orange,
him.
Was it? It was Blues actually. So, what brings you here?
Drugs.
Not much. Just thought I'd watch the ocean for a bit. You know, it is the reason why I'm into water type Pokemon and all. Really? Sounds a little cliche, don't you think? I mean, you're a water-type gym leader and all. Eh,
If it works, it works.
I can't help it. I mean, there's just something about water that's so... how do I describe it? Emotional. I mean, you can pretty much just say anything about any other sort of type, like grass, calm and collective, fire, raging and hot. But water can be so many things. It can be calm and collective, but also passionate and destructive. I guess it is hard to explain why
So
I'm so
could
drawn to
air
the
and
ocean.
fire.
I mean, otherwise I probably wouldn't be a sailor, let alone a water-type gym leader. But there's
Fire is
just something
destructive,
about
but
it
you also
puts me
need
at
birthday
ease.
counts, stuff like that. It has its
So I
uses.
see. So, you planned on challenging my gym at Stockholm City?
Eventually.
Yeah, what was the plan? Really? Well, in that case, I'll be looking forward to you. It has been a while since I've been past the old Bess after all. Actually, that reminds me. I've been meaning to ask. If you're here, then who runs your gym while you're gone?
No one. It's shut down.
Oh, that's simple. I get my... What was that?
Team Eco.
That came from the old castle. Why is it that something bad has to happen every time I'm trying to have a peaceful conversation?
Main character.
Tell me about it, kid. Looks like something wrong's going up there. Loki?
So,
Lose? Hey, wait a minute. What's the gym leader doing here? Yeah, same reason as you, kid. Ugh. And look who it is. Intruders! Team Eco. What do you guys want this time? Let me guess. You're here for some maniacal reason, like replacing technology with nature and stuff like
this is
that.
an old castle. What
Funny
technology?
you should ask. Unfortunately, this is about something much more different. Oh? Eh? But hey, that's none of your business. Troops, attack! Go! March Wade!
Here we go. Horde battle.
Look alive, boys. Looks like we got a battle on our hands. X-Scissor!
Bisharp.
Oh! Wait a minute. I know that, Bisharp. Yeah. I've been waiting to do that a long time. Noble! Reef? Oh, man!
Probably either the steel or dark type gym leader.
Wait a minute. Noble. Where have I heard that name before? No way. Oh man, it's been forever. How you been? Yeah, you know, same old, same old. I take it you still have your sea legs? Never lost them. You know that.
They could just be all change shirts for this.
Hold on. You know each other? Oh, yeah. Apologies about that, kids. This is Noble, an old friend of mine, and one of the current members of the Elite Four.
Really?
Oh my...
Thought he was a gym leader.
Oh my... Noble,
I guess
sir,
the
it is an
Elite Four
honor.
music should have tipped me
The
off.
honor's all
Wait,
mine,
no, the
kid.
Elite. I think it's Pokemon League Champion thing from
Sir,
Alola.
what are you doing here?
Sun and Moon. I don't know.
Being
I don't
the
remember.
essential government of the region was kind of boring after a while.
Probably.
So
Hmm.
me and Bisharp figured we could come to this island for a few memories. And then Team Eco so happened to attack the castle, and so here we are. Yeah, speaking of which, it looks like Team Eco is causing a little bit of
It's
trouble. So
Pokemon
what do you
Black
say
and
we
White too.
teach
I don't
them a
remember
lesson?
honestly.
Like old times? Let's go!
I could have done that. Later.
These guys just keep coming. We have to get to the main room. Ugh, I just don't get it. What would Team Eco want with this abandoned castle anyway? Something that Team Eco cannot. Nay shouldn't have in their hands. Something that was left in this castle a long time ago.
Great, he speaks Old English.
Exactly. The object in this castle cannot fall into Team Eco's hands. Well then, what are we waiting for? We have to get to the main room before they do. Come on, we got a clear path. Direction.
You have cleared path.
You had a clear path. No way. Can't be. It's Reduce. You again.
Oh, okay.
I figured I'd run into you two again.
Thank goodness we have these flashcards.
We have
Appreciate
one
us,
of the
Code
league
Knight.
champions, Noble, and the former Stockholm City gym leader, Reef.
Former.
Noble, is it? Yeah, it is. I figured that someone would probably try to stop us from getting the item within this castle. But unfortunately, I cannot let that happen. Alright then, I've been meaning to finish off our battle since I'll handle him. Noble, take these kids and get to the main room. I'll hold him off. You sure that's a good idea?
Nope.
I mean, he uses grass types and you use water types. Not really a good matchup.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
I'm not worried about a type disadvantage. Even so, I can hold him off for
This
as
is
long as I
anime
can,
logic.
at the very least. Right. Be careful, old friend. See you on the other side.
And he goes forward.
So, it's been a long time, hasn't it, old friend? So it has. I can see that you and Noble haven't changed much. But who am I to blame? I can see that you haven't changed much, except you're now a part of Team Eco. William, I really don't want to fight you, but just because we're old
Oh, thank
friends
goodness.
doesn't mean I'm not going to take it easy
These
on
aren't
you.
their real names, recycle.
My
Or at least
name
their last
is
names.
Not that anymore. My name is General Rejuice of Team Eco.
Rejuice by
And
mistake.
what I am doing is 100% justified. But you know what you're doing is
It's even
insane,
an
right?
ability.
Insane. Is giving up everything for the safety of our world insane? Our
Oh, we give up
friendship
everything
and
in the world,
everything
yes.
that I left behind was irrelevant for the safety of our world. Why did I even think about talking you out of this? Very well then. If it's a battle you want, then that's what you're gonna get. Let's do this! Very well then. Let us do this. For life. For Pokemon. For Team Eco! You're up first. Go, Araquanid!
Bug type to contradict your water
I
weakness.
figured you'd use that one. In that case, this.
Plus, it's the only
is
one we
Pokemon
saw on the
I
beach.
use.
At the boat.
Amelia. Go, Algaeweed!
What is that?
Oh hey, I recognize that big guy. Indeed, you knew it from when it was a marshweed.
Ah,
It
so it's a
has
ball
evolved
form.
and is now an algaeweed.
Like that new troll
He may have
Pokemon.
changed in terms of style, but let's see how he changes.
Just
in terms
becomes
of
the
battle.
Hulk.
Araquanid, liquidization!
I know it's probably based on some actual lore on that jazz, but let's face it, you
Power.
base off of what you know.
Now go, Algaeweed, Shadow Ball! Use Mirror Coat!
Ooh, that'll bounce it back. It's a special move.
Ice Beam, go! Quick, use Aqua Armor!
Huh. Not familiar with that move.
Your fighting style hasn't changed a bit. Same to you. Like I said, the need of our friendship is far less irrelevant than the need of our world. I joined Team Eco for a good purpose, And regardless of what leader we have, I will continue to accomplish it. Are you sure about that?
Punk.
A rock with it! X-Scissor! As sure as I've ever been. Algae Weed, Leaf Blade!
Cut.
Go!
Credits. Question of the day. What is your favorite crime organization admin? Well, I haven't finished, what's it called? Sword and Shield, so I don't know who the twist boss are going to be yet, because from what I've seen so far, it can't possibly be who they think it is. I mean, it could be, but, you know, it's like one of those things where just like, I don't know. Don't tell me. I'm going to finish the game at some point. It's just one of those things where I just kept putting it off. But to answer the actual question, Archer, I believe it was, from Team Aqua. Mainly because, you know, Gen 3 was my first Pokemon game, and Pokemon Sapphire is my favorite video game of all time. So I just grew up like knowing Archer the best, or Archie, or whatever it is. I know it's like Maxie and something, but my mind's blanking, you know? So, like, yeah, just because I know him the best. There are other admins with probably better motivations, but that's my favorite personally. Also, the dude's a pirate, and let's face it, sometimes you just can't go wrong with a pirate, you know? Yar, har, fiddly-dee, and all that jazz. Anyway, see ya.